So I've had a few people on here ask me if I wish I was white, like if I wish I wasn't black at all, if I think my life would be any easier if I was all the way white. And first of all, I want to answer that question. Do I think my life would be easier? My life would be easier. I mean, that's just the truth. A person who's white in this country has benefits that no other race has. I mean, sometimes I when I see white people depressed and all this, I'm like, what do they have to be depressed about? You know what I'm saying? It's like, I mean, yeah, I know everybody has their ups and downs. I'm not trying to take away from anybody's ups and downs, but I mean, if you really look at it, I mean, every single branch of power in this whole country is run by white people. And anybody of color to get to the top has to go through a white person. You know, to get a loan, to you know, do our banking, whatever, it's all run by white people. So yeah, if I was a white person, I know my life would be easier. But let me also say this. I wouldn't want to be a white person, and it's like maybe I say that because I'm a person of color and I know the struggles that a person of color has. So, you know, I couldn't, I mean, I would personally, I would feel, and I don't know if, I don't know how a lot of Caucasian people think, but I have a hard time believing that a lot of them don't feel guilt for what, you know, a lot of their ancestors have caused. But I mean, I have a lot of anger towards Caucasian people, and it's like, you know, when I see people of color just like hate themselves and feel like that they have to hold white people at a high standard. I mean, it angers me. I mean, it really does. It seems like too many people think that their whole self-worth is if they're accepted by white people. And I see that with a lot of women of color. It seems like they will hold Caucasian males like to the top. Like if a white man pays them a compliment, it's like the best thing in the world. But like if a male of color pays them a compliment, it's just like whatever. He's just a dog or whatever. But it's like, yeah. I mean, I know if I know for a fact if I was Caucasian, I mean, I would have a lot more privileges than I do now. And all the struggles and you know, mindset that I have, I probably wouldn't have if I was white. You know, and it goes back to my last video when I was talking about all the violence and the incarcerations in the black community. All that is caused by oppression. People of color have this mindset to fend for themselves because that's what people of color have always had to do. People of color have always had to fight for freedom and fight just for little things. Fight for half as little and you know, sometimes not even get it. So I mean, I can honestly say I wouldn't want to be a Caucasian person. I just wouldn't want to do it. You know, I'm happy where I'm at now, and you know, yeah.